All right, 5:53 right now, and this is a very big weekend. You know, a holiday weekend is a blockbuster weekend at the movies. A lot of people are going to go with their families to see what's in store. So we're glad to have our friend Leo Smith here with his review this week to help us kind of decipher what we should go and see.
You know, it's interesting you say that because so many new movies open this weekend. You've got a superhero movie, you've got a sequel, and you've got a spin-off. All of those opening. I chose to go to the one that was original.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how original because it's based on a true story. Believe it or not. Have you seen anything about Welcome to Marwen?
I've seen the promos on TV, on commercials. This is the one with Steve Carell, right?
Steve Carell playing with the dolls.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little out of hand, and you're like,
what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. You might even be saying that when it's over. Take a look at this.
Mark Hogenkamp has a bit of an obsession with women's shoes, which led to a vicious hate crime, which led to his latest obsession.
What is all of this?
Welcome to Marwen. It's my art installation.
You're an artist?
That's a complicated story.
Well, tell me.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Be careful what you ask for. It doesn't take much to become part of the story yourself, especially if you're a woman. Marwen is a fictional town in Belgium during World War II. It's guarded by all the ladies in Mark's life. They protect the people from the Nazis. He only met them once, but they made quite an impression.
5 of them jumped him. It's a miracle he survived.
Mark gets his revenge on these hoodlums every day in his fantasy world, but now the time has come to face them once again in the courtroom for sentencing. Will he possess the same heroism and fearlessness he has in Marwen, or is his condition too delicate?
Our pain is our rocket fuel.
I'm all for escapism, especially when it comes in new and interesting forms, but this diorama drama doesn't come across as the least bit therapeutic. Instead of Marwen magic, we get madness and mayhem. So parents, take note. There's plenty of violence and disturbing images throughout. However, it's mostly with dolls. If it weren't based on a true story, I'd never believe it. But they say it is, which makes for a very confused Lee-moji.
People need to see how special Marwen really is.
I hate to disagree, but in my opinion, Marwen is one stop I'd be sure to avoid.
Oh gosh, so we should not put that on the holiday movie list.
You know, however, I must say, even though I was pretty hard on it there, and I'm not recommending anyone go see it, because it is a true story, there is a documentary about the real guy.
Okay.
And I've already put that on hold at the library.
Okay.
So even though I'm not recommending it, I'm still delving into the story a little bit more just to see if it really was as ridiculous as the movie
portrays it to be. It does look like an interesting backstory there. All right, real quickly, before we run out of time, what other movies are on your radar this weekend, this holiday weekend?
Well, you know, I came very close to seeing Aquaman. That's probably the first superhero movie I haven't bothered to see on its opening weekend. You know, there's so many in the upcoming weeks. I'm really excited about Vice.
Vice, okay.
I think Vice might have some Oscar potential. So
all right,
that's the one I probably want to see the most.
All right, thanks for hanging out with me on this Friday, Lee.
Oh, glad to, sir.